Hi, everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about making meaning by writing. More specifically, I'm going to be discussing learning to write. So, to start off, we all know that writing and speaking are very different, and the process to learning how to write and how to speak are also very different processes. As we know, most kids typically learn to speak at a younger age than they would learn to write. And I think that that's just because it comes from a more authentic manner. You're always hearing your parents, your loved ones speak, but you're not necessarily seeing or hearing or seeing them physically right. So that's why that is a little bit of a longer process to learn. Um, but I would like to start off by providing you with a basic definition of making meaning by writing from Colonus and Cope. As they say, it is the transcription of a language, a rendering of thinking into a symbolic system onto a surface. So there are many different elements of writing that are really important to keep in mind when we're discussing learning how to write. Some of these elements include parts of speech, morphemes, syntax, grammatical conventions of standard English. These are the most basic elements that we kind of learn when learning to write to make sure that we are writing in a standard conventional English and what is proper to the English language of writing. So learning all of these elements are really important to learning how to write. But going a step beyond that, it is really important to learn how to write as a communicator. Um, you can learn to write as, just writing in standard English again, but learning to write and master writing as a communicator is extremely important because that allows you to convey thoughts, ideas, emotions to others. It gives you a personal voice. Learning how to write as a communicator allows every individual writer to express their ideas, their emotions. And I think that the most powerful writers are the ones that have a really strong personal voice. So learning to write in a manner that broadens that communication is really important. Another thing is incorporating multimodal writing, which is something that we've learned a lot about in this class from Colonus and Cope. Learning to write can really be helped by understanding different multimodal medias such as text, images, videos, and just any other media that enhances the power of communication. I think that learning how to use these different multimodal aspects can also really improve writing for students. So as a future educator, I definitely believe that the best way to learn to write is to use authentic pedagogy. And I think that if students learn to write in a manner that allows them to find their personal voice and express themselves authentically, that is so important. And I think that honestly creates some of the best writers because there is a really strong personal voice. And one of the strategies that I've learned just being in education that I thought would be really great to include in this video is a culture wheel. This is basically a strategy that educators use when they're wanting to teach students how to learn to write in an authentic manner. Because one of the easiest things for students who are either learning to write or even learning English, one of the easiest things to write about, and one of the things that students have the most connection to is themselves. That's what they know the most about. So this strategy just gives a lot of different aspects that they can write about, discussing their life. And this is just one of my favorite strategies that I thought that I would share that I think would be great in the process of learning to write. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.